Gilas Pilipinas falls to New Zealand for second straight loss in the FIBA Asia Cup. Gilas Pilipinas played with urgency but could not contain New Zealand in a 94-86 loss in the group stage of the FIBA Asia Cup at the King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The loss sends the Philippines to 0-2 in the group stage, putting their entry to the qualification to the next round hopes in serious jeopardy. With one game remaining in the group stage, Gilas now faces a win-or-go-home scenario. Their final assignment is against Iraq, who are also 0-2 in Group D and likewise fighting to keep their Asia Cup campaign alive. Gilas opened the game against New Zealand with noticeably more energy and urgency compared to their previous outing. With a bigger starting unit on the floor with a double big in AJ Edu and Jumar Fajardo, the team showed a clear intent to attack downhill and generate offense through physicality rather than finesse. While the system leaned away from the usual triangle sets, the aggressive mindset helped mask their ongoing perimeter shooting woes. The Philippines were just 1 of 8 from three-point range in the first quarter, but early rim pressure kept them within striking distance and allowed them to stay competitive in the opening quarter. Defensively, however, Gilas was outclassed for most of the first half. Their point-of-attack coverage was repeatedly exposed, allowing New Zealand's guards to get deep into the paint and collapse the defense. The Tall Blacks took full advantage of Gilas' slow rotations and poor screen navigation, slipping past switches and exploiting breakdowns in transition. On multiple occasions, the Philippine defenders failed to pick up shooters or match up properly, leading to wide-open threes. The result was a scorching 60% shooting clip, 9 of 15, from beyond the arc for New Zealand in the first half alone. Jordan Gatai led the charge, scoring 19 of his 22 points in the first half and finished perfect 5 of 5 shooting from beyond the arc. Overall, New Zealand made 50%, 13 of 26, which spelled the difference. Offensively, Gilas once again leaned on Justin Brownlee to keep them afloat. Brownlee finished with 37 points on an efficient 82.2 TS%, continuing to carry the bulk of the scoring load despite being the focus of New Zealand's defense. While his scoring was crucial, it was clear that the Philippines still lacked a steady secondary creator to consistently generate quality looks, especially when New Zealand ramped up their physicality and defensive pressure. Until the third quarter, where Gilas showed some deep urgency, mounting a spirited run behind the inspired play of Dwight Ramos. Ramos delivered another standout third quarter, scoring 10 of his 13 points by attacking mismatches, taking what the defense gave him in the pick and roll, and making timely decisions. Jumar Fajardo also found better footing offensively, using his strength inside to score 11 points, while Chris Newsome contributed with smart drives and mid-range jumpers on the way to 8 points. The team's improved ball movement and effort on both ends cut into the deficit, giving the Philippines a real shot entering the final quarter. But when it mattered most, New Zealand returned to their bread and butter, targeting Gilas' defense in the pick and roll. Taylor Britt orchestrated the action with poise, breaking down defenders and consistently generating paint touches that led to easy finishes or open kickouts. He finished with 19 points and 7 rebounds, majority of his impact coming in the fourth quarter. New Zealand's composure in the half-court, coupled with their ability to control tempo, ultimately wore down the Filipino side and shut the door on a comeback. Gilas now needs a win against Iraq to stay in contention for a quarterfinal berth. Improvements in point-of-attack defense, transition coverage, and late-game execution will be critical for Gilas against Iraq.